Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it's April Patreon Appreciation Live Show. Let me catch up on chat, get everything set. I'm way behind tonight. I kind of was messing around and forgot I had a live show, kind of. Well, I knew I had a live show, but I thought I'd done everything that I needed to, and of course, I totally failed and hadn't done anything, so I did it all last month, not this month. A3 Sky Warrior, how's it going? Vendetta's in the house, how's it going? PA Patriot, Brian over at Indiana Creek Gold Prospecting, how's it going? Go eat your dinner. John Martell, Carson Prospecting. Mad Hatter, he's going to be back, he says. Reg Lab, how's it going? Enjoy your guests and your cheesecake. That's my favorite. Cheesecake's my favorite. I don't eat it too often because it's too fattening, but who else is in the house? Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting, Brian Stevens, Mr. Minix. Sure. Jason G, how's it going? Shane Prothero. Oh, good, all good. Jack Beal, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Everyone, welcome to the show. Ken Whalen in the house. Thank you for joining us. Louis Schwartz, how's it going? John Minges, how's it going? Getting all ready to leave. Figured you'd pop in, I'm guessing. Curtis Clancy, Hillbilly, Ohio. How's it going? All right, let me get to my screen so I can see my ugly mug and then pop out chat. And start this ball rolling. It's all right. Almost there, almost there. Like I said, I was way behind. I thought I did my spreadsheets for the drawings and everything, and I totally had failed. So I've been rushing for the last few minutes. But I got it all sorted out. Everyone's name's on the list, so should be good, should be good. And as you saw in the beginning, we're going to be giving away some Tennessee Paydirt. And this is sourced from HD Chevrolet, so everyone make sure you give HD Chevrolet a thank you for sourcing this for me once he pops in. He Bill's Trash and Treasures. Chris W., Jacob E23, Beerman's Gold Prospecting, how's it going? SRIP 63, who else is in here? Package Total, Gina Whalen, Golden Smiles. Yeah, it happens to me more often because I kind of, wait till the last minute with live shows. So I was daydreaming all day about how to reorganize my studio. Watching all these Clash videos is making me want to redo my studio so it's a little bit more economic, or, because I kind of have to break everything down when I do each part of the video, then reset up for the new part of the video, move camera, move lights, and I kind of want to, and it's a small space, but I want to figure out a way so I can just turn and do something else. And I want to put my panning station right here so when I'm doing the live shows, I can just turn and start panning. So, just trying to figure it all out, daydreaming. Thomas Leha, how's it going? B. Greeny, All for Gold. Who else? Robert Caldwell, how's it going? If I miss anyone, I apologize. Just scream out again later, and I'm sure I'll see you. Malabar Scott, Eric and Aaron Miller. Too bad y'all left. I was hoping to say hi to you. Grizzly Grim, how's it going? So, yes, tonight is some Tennessee Paydirt. Thanks to HD Chevrolet. I had him source this from me. I'm almost positive it's from Coker Creek, but, I don't want to say anything. Hello, old Sasquatch. How's it going? Aiden Ruiz. So we're going to be giving away some bags. If you're a Patreon member, if you're a $50, $100, or $250 Patreon member, you already have some bags made up, and they will be going out to you. And the weight will depend, amount of gold will depend on what tier you're in. But for these, we've got one bag for my $5 members, and then we have two bags for $10 and $50 and $250 members, and then three bags for if you're a $25, $100, or $250 member. And then on the screen, over here somewhere, you can start seeing all the gold. I changed up the Patreon rewards a little bit. I reworded it. No one ever pays attention to the tier rewards, except for me probably, on what they say. But just because of the fluctuation from tiers, like the $25 tier has dropped off a bit. And I didn't want to say big nugget because if I only had one $25 tier member, it wouldn't make sense to give a bigger nugget in that tier than the $10 if I had 100 $10 members. So I reworded it, and now it is, if you're a $5 member, it says you're in the solo bag hunt. If you're in the $10 tier or the $50 tier, it says you're in the double nugget or the double bag hunt. No nugget, double bag hunt. And then if you're in the $25, $100, or $250 member, it says you're in the triple bag. So then what we'll do is every month I'll just put a set amount of gold. All these bags that I'm giving away tonight have a 0.5 gram of gold in them. But then I can add in more gold based on how many Patreon members I have. So for the $5 tier, you'll not only have that 0.5 gram, but on screen you'll see there is a, I think that's a 0.29. What is it? Yeah, 0.29 little picker that got thrown in there too, just to round it up to spend the rest of the money that the Patreon members put towards my channel. And then for the 2 bags that are for the $10, $50, and $100 tier is 2 bags, each have a 0.5 gram of gold. And then there's a bigger picker in there, or actually it's a nugget. It's a 0.67, and that's on screen now. Then lastly, if you're in the $25 tier or the 100 or 250, there is a 1.34 gram nugget in one of those bags. And that one's there. So a lot of talking, I missed all chat with that. So let me see. Hey, Weezing Geezer, how's it going? Stephen LeBlanc. But if anyone asked me anything or said anything towards me, I'll catch up. Just scream it again. Ken Carbon, how's it going? Robinson Prospecting. Bandits Paydirt Reviews, how's it going? Oh man, sorry to hear that. Bandits. Bladder infections are nasty. Well, thank you very much, Vendetta. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I just love the little gifts that they put in there. But thank you very much. Now, unfortunately, I do have some bad news along with giving away these Paydirts. Is some people are ineligible because they won last month. So for the triple bag hunt, people ineligible is Michael Smith, a.k.a. DC, Weezing Geezer, sorry Weezing, and I know you're here, and John M. You are all ineligible because you won last month. For the double bag hunt, Jason G, unfortunately you're ineligible, and Julie Hansen because y'all won last month. And for the solo bag hunt, Silvermine is ineligible. Everyone else, you're eligible. And then also, all of you who are putting up with my ugly mug and all of my talking have the opportunity to win a bag of Indiana Paydirt with an 1/8 gram of gold in it, as well as some silver coin. Random silver coin in there, but it is silver. Has some silver in it, depending on which one it is. So, and there's some ineligible people for that, but we'll talk about that later. And there is also the chance of the 1/4 gram picker, because still nobody's told me they've won it yet. Oh no, my phone is just blowing up. Oh. It always goes off when I'm on a live show. Always. People asking me questions. And they know I do live shows every time on a Tuesday, 7 o'clock. B Greeny, thank you very much, B Greeny. I was just looking up something of yours today. I was trying to find your eBay channel. I ended up finding it, so, but I just didn't have the link for it, and I had to fix something to put it in. John Minges, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Everyone's being too kind tonight. I appreciate that. Way too kind, everybody. I appreciate that. Ryan C., welcome to the show. Melissa Miller. And again, anyone, if I miss you, I apologize. When I'm talking, I can't read. I can't do those two things at once. I'm just not good at that, so. Donna, how's it going, Donna Corinne? Must have missed you too. I'm trying to Herman Miller, how's it going? I'm trying to go up and down through chat, see if I miss anybody else. But thank you all very much. Aaron Ordaway, Jonathan Friend in the house. I was looking at yours too. I was thinking about your website today. I miss you. So, which is funny, you know, I was going through my list of all the Paydirt sellers that I haven't reviewed yet. You know, I was trying to move, you know, all my bookmarks around because I only do it probably once every 4 or 5 months. I go through the ones I've already reviewed and move them into a folder for ones that are reviewed. And a lot of sites closed. in the last couple months. I mean, a lot that I haven't even reviewed, and they haven't been around long. I mean, there was one, what was it? Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Paydirt Gold or something. And I mean, they looked promising. They looked good, and they closed up, and they were only around for like 6 months. Guess they just weren't selling it, which is weird, though. Even if you're not selling it, it doesn't cost anything to really host a website. I mean, it's so cheap. So it was kind of weird, but a lot. I think it was like a dozen sellers I had to pull off my list that all closed up that were, and I had checked them all within the last 6 months. So I guess, people, gold probably went up too much that they didn't want to start sell anymore or something. I don't know. Brian Stevens. I'm horrible at multitasking. That's one thing I'm just horrible at. I know. I enjoyed the mini panning kit. I actually love that little pan. That little pan is actually... I didn't get to put it in the video because I was trying to keep the video really short. I mean, I was really trying to keep it a 5-minute video, but it ended up being, me talking as usual, too long. But the pan actually worked out pretty great. I mean, the well in it is really deep, and it did keep, a little bit too much material, but it wasn't so bad. The tweezers were absolute garbage, but the pan was actually pretty cool. So I was actually, after I shot that video, I looked around because I was trying to find a place to start mounting all my pans, but couldn't find a place. So, hey, Anthony, wait, how's it going? Went back to work at Real Jobs. That's probably it. And hey, Keith and Wynn, how's it going? That might be it too. They went back to Real Jobs. But I mean, I mean, if you're a small Paydirt seller and you're selling, a bag a day, it's not really that much, time out of your patience. I mean, I don't know. I think it was probably because a lot of these sites, and I know a lot of sellers do it, is they make up multiple bags. So they'll say, okay, I got an ounce of gold. I'll make up 31 1-gram bags. They put it on a shelf. They know exactly what they paid for it. So as long as gold doesn't, and they price it accordingly, as long as gold doesn't drop down too much. And gold jumped up pretty quick. They might have just said, hey, let me pan out those 31 bags and get my ounce of gold back and sell it. But you never know. But yeah, I really like that tiny pan. It was funny. I was actually looking before I shot that video, because I have a big pan, and I thought they made a medium pan because I have, I think, what is it? I think it's a 14-inch pan that they have, and then they have that little tiny 4-inch. I thought they had a 10-inch pan kit too, because I wanted to do a battle with the 3 kits to see which one was the best, but I couldn't find a medium kit, so I said, well, I'll just shoot a quick video. Site is paid for until July, Well, you don't want to end up like Tom. Tom's Gold Dirt. I even told him when he closed down, I told him he should keep his website name and not lose it. Because a lot of times if it's indexing good, people, and exactly what happened was somebody bought it and they put malware on his site. And, that's what a lot of places will do. So I usually keep, like I have not only this, but I have a couple other website names that I just bought on a whim one day. And they're like, I think they're getting ready to expire, but when I renew them, I'll renew them for 5 or 10 years. Like I actually own the website Arizona Paydirt, or the domain ArizonaPaydirt.com. You got hooked on the gold claw. Hey, Chef V, how's it going? Nick R, how's it going? Welcome to the show, both of you. I know who was oh yeah, Mike over at Gold Nugget Sales was really talking up the gold claw. Yeah, I've had one. Thanks again to HD Chevrolet. When I met him, he gave me a gold claw. So I do need to play around with it a little bit, just to see how it's going. Hey, Gold Eagle Prospecting, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. W9 UFO, how's it going? Welcome to the show. So, not too much to talk about tonight. I mean, I really need to thank all my Patreon members. Without y'all, like I say, every single month, this channel would slowly decline and close up without y'all. So I really need to thank y'all. I can do these wonderful battles. I have a big well, I don't know if it's a big battle, but I have a ton of Paydirt I've been panning out for this Saturday's battle. And, it's because of my Patreon that I can do things like that, and I can, take the hits from the really bad bags that, unfortunately are still out there. There's still a lot of bad sellers. So, I can take those hits from that because of y'all. And no, I don't have any bags of sale. I don't have any bags of Paydirt for sale. I probably won't have any more Paydirt for sale. Maybe next month. I don't know, though. I don't have any plans on it right now. Because I try to do Paydirts for sale only if I have something really cool Paydirt. And there's nothing wrong. Coker Creek, Tennessee Paydirt is really cool. But, it's always got to be something a little bit different. I mean, I had plans to do a Sasquatch Paydirt, and that was going to be the next one I was going to sell. But I don't know when I'm going to do it. So, and usually it's only dependent if I have extra gold. And, I haven't really had any extra gold lately for some reason because, I think Paydirt sellers are adding in a little bit less with the gold spike, but, But, no. So, but yeah, I want to thank all my Patreon members, especially, everyone that's been around for a while. And so I need to read off some names. These are some Patreon members that have been with me from the beginning. So I really want to thank y'all. I really appreciate it. And that's Robert Drake, David Watson, John M., Jason Gostini, Alan Bolding, Aiden Ruiz, David Edgar, Ryan Morrison, Josh Ortiz, and HD Shovel Ed. You guys have been with me absolutely since the beginning. So thank you all. I really appreciate it. Big hands, thumbs up to y'all. And, like I said, I couldn't really be doing this channel without y'all, so I really appreciate it. Hey, Tom's Randomness, how's it going? Swingtown, USA. I know, I saw you commented on one of my Facebook posts right before my live show. How you doing, Tom? Hey, Donna Corinne, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Yeah, some Sasquatch Paydirt. See, it's mostly, when I make the Paydirt, it's got to be something really unique. And I just, like I said, I haven't had any ideas. Well, I actually have some, but it's the add-ons that always make it different. If you have Tennessee Paydirt like I have tonight, it's just Tennessee Paydirt. But if I do something like when I did the canned Paydirt, that was, a cool little clever packaging thing. And I just haven't thought up any really gimmicky ones. Or, like when I did the pirate one, because I was thinking about redoing the pirate one, but then you have to add in all the extras. And it just so happened that I had stuff from leftover before in times, But my treasure chest is pretty much empty nowadays, so. Hey, Brad Morrison, how's it going? Good you can make the show tonight. And no worries, Jason. Like I said, I really appreciate y'all. Dave Watson, thank you very much. It's because of y'all that this channel is growing. I'm almost, I don't really, watch too much, but I'm almost at 10K. So, and it's because of y'all that I get to do these reviews and these battles, which I'm really excited about the battles. I really like the battles, and I spend probably half my time trying to think up of new battles, to compare Paydirt sellers. Because there's only an infinite number of Paydirt sellers that I can review. And then sometimes I start feeling like I get in, I'm reviewing one seller too often, because they have a lot of sellers like Gold Nugget Sales, Vendetta, Lynch Mining, Gold Bay that have a ton of products. Then there's ones that have like 3 products, and you can only review that seller 3 times, but Vendetta, well, I could review Vendetta like 15 times. He's got so many different products. The Pirate Paydirt, you just found that on top of your refrigerator. I don't even remember what was in it. That's what I was just before the show, like earlier today. I was Googling some things. I was like, well, maybe if I do a Pirate Paydirt again, stuff to put in them. But I don't know. It'll probably be a month or 2 before I sell some more Paydirt. I know 10K. It's kind of funny. Usually, like I say it a lot. I really don't pay too much attention to the analytics or any of those things with eBay. But it was kind of funny. What was it? The other day, I got a pop-up on YouTube where it was telling me, what was it? It said to do a search on what is most popular to make more videos. So essentially they're telling you, if you're a content creator, here's some other things that people are really searching for who watch your channel, who are subscribed to your channel. I was like, well, that's great. Maybe that will help me. Maybe a lot of people that watch my channel are searching for, I don't know, metal detecting. I was like, well, maybe, I could go metal detecting or something like that. And I think they give you a list of the top 100. Only 2 of those things had anything to do with treasure hunting. I mean, they had ones with gearbox adjustment. I was like, I'm not going to start shooting videos on how to adjust your gearbox in your Ford truck. It was just like 98 absolutely ridiculous, suggestions. But it was funny. I was thinking there would probably be one in there where it was like, really adult content, but there wasn't. So I appreciate that most of my subscribers aren't searching on YouTube for that stuff. Have you ever tried Amazon Golden? No, I haven't heard of them. I'll have to look at them up, Tom. I actually saw there's a new seller on Amazon, and thank you very much, Donna. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. My little flying chub there. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Bob Fitch, how's it going? But there was a new seller I saw on Amazon, because I do always check Amazon. I always check everything, eBay, Amazon, at least once a month to see new sellers. And there was a new seller on there that's almost identical to Golden Paydirt, but I can't figure out if it's Golden Paydirt or not. So I was like, oh, maybe I should buy a bag. But I don't know. I figure I'll wait and see. If they disappear pretty quick, then it's not. But you watch lots of truck and RV repair. Even those, it was just, they had nothing to do. Because they said, I'm sure there's some channels that, there's a lot of big channels that just randomly put out any type of video. But, I thought it was the most useless thing that YouTube's ever suggested to me. I was like, it helped me. It wouldn't help me in the slightest bit, Wheeze and geese. Mike Hartman, how's it going? Bob Fitch, thank you both for joining the show. So we got about 2 or 3 minutes and we will start giving away some stuff, but make sure you go to the link at the top of the live chat so you can win this bag right here, which does have an 1/8 gram of gold as well as a silver coin. I know, Dylan Gold Car Show. I mean, it had nothing to do with treasure hunting in any way. I thought it was going to be metal detecting, magnet fishing, coin roll hunting, things like that, and none. I mean, there was one that I think, what were the top 2? The only 2 that were related. And I think there was one was gold prospecting, and then the other one was something, similar, or like mining or something like that. And the other 98 were just... How do you win the gold Mercury dime? You can't. Unfortunately, I don't give away any of the gold dimes anymore. And I don't think I don't even know where I did with my Mercury dimes. Oh, I think I only use those. I don't know why I have a normal dime up there instead of a Mercury. I need to change that one out. I mean, I watch a lot of automotive ones too. I love rich rebuilds, But it's just not helpful for a channel. I mean, they can look at your channel, they would think they would sing, but... Hey, Brad Morrison. Yeah, that's one of the problems with eBay is, they tend to just disappear a lot, then reappear, and you just never know. And it's usually even the good sellers. It's the sad thing is the bad sellers stay on eBay because they're making a racket, ripping everybody off, and the good sellers tend to drop in and out all the time. You just never know when they're gonna pop in or out. So. Yeah, I actually did a magnet fishing video with my kids, and it was fun. It is just a lot too much work for me to keep doing. Shooting videos in a studio that is 6 foot by 6 foot is much easier than lugging cameras around, setting cameras up on tripods, with microphones and making sure, walking back and forth, making sure everything's in view, then shooting it. And you end up with a lot more video. When I shoot a review, they typically are about an hour and 30 minutes, and I condense them down to 15 minutes. But I think on that trip, I had like 5 hours of footage. And it just takes so much time to do that. Find the Line. Yeah, he was a good seller. Well, Find the Line, I think Find the Line was really good when he first came out. Then he disappeared, then he came back, and I reviewed him again, and it wasn't so good. Because I actually was just looking his paperwork up the other day. And, because that's why I was going through all my old reviews, looking at eBay links to make sure they still worked and stuff like that. Because I had some errors in some of them. And just, I think his first ones were all in the 90s, 100s, 80s, lowest you would get out of him. And then he disappeared, and then he came back, and then I think I got a 60-something% off of him. And Knifer, what is it, Knifer 1974? Yeah, he was another good eBay seller that pops in and out. Amaze 6 was another good one. Pops in and out every once in a while. American Prospector stuff. Yeah, I've seen his stuff on there. That's another one. I haven't ever seen his stuff on there in a while. It's been a while since he's been on there. But that's the problem with eBay is a lot of times, a lot of the eBay sellers are people who, like American Prospector, where they just save up. And William Noel was another one. When they save up and they get a certain amount, they put a whole bunch of bags up for sale. Once they sell out, they don't list again for another year. Hey, My Kill Fano, how's it going? Anthony Waite, how's it going? Welcome to the show, everybody. So, all right, let me check everything and make sure everything is ready so we can start doing some giveaways. And then we're going to do some giveaways. So, and then I'm going to, yeah, that's about it. Yeah. That's all we're going to do. We're going to give some stuff away. Give some Paydirt away to all my Patreon members who I adore and could never thank enough for all you do for my channel. So, here we go. Hey, Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. Yes, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. A little tired. I've been going to sleep late and waking up really early. That's awesome, Ken Carbon. I'm glad you liked them. Glad you liked them. I will say it's a good thing I only have to do this Paydirt once a month because it takes me a month to think of these Paydirts sometimes and to make sure that they're good. And, I was telling, I think it was HD I was talking to about it. When I did the winter Paydirt, I average, I think, to do this Patreon Paydirt stuff, I think I go through about 5 pounds of material. So 5 pounds every month that I go through. But you need it in certain classifications. And when I did that winter Paydirt, getting Paydirt in the -20, +40, everything I was buying was either above +20 or below -40. So I ended up buying, I think, like 20 pounds. I had to buy 20 pounds of that winter material just to get it down so I could have 5 pounds in, which is about a pound and a half. I think it's a pound and a half I need in each classification. And I ended up having to buy 20 pounds of it, so... No worries, Ryan. Ryan, I'll probably join you right after that. I'm gonna go eat something, and then I'm gonna hopefully crash early tonight. Hey, Thomas 907, thank you for joining the show. Stack of gold dimes. Well, I don't even have that many left. I think I only got maybe a dozen. I mean, I'll probably have to buy more just for people who join my Patreon because I still send them to people who join my Patreon. So I make sure I keep a little pile of gold-plated dimes. I've been trying to switch to something else. I've come up with a couple ideas that I wanted to switch from the gold-plated dimes to something else. But every time I come up with something new, the initial startup cost is horrendous. You know, it's like I don't want to spend $500 just so I have something. You know, even if it will last me a year, it's at initial cost. You know, it's like a dozen dimes cost me a lot less than that. No, that'd be great. Email me, Tom. You have my email. Hey, Guidos, how's it going? I'm sure you were here earlier and I just missed you. Thank you for joining the show. Yeah, I'm always looking for dirt. If anyone has some nice material from Ohio, I haven't done Ohio yet. I need some Ohio material, Idaho material. I haven't done either one of those. I don't think I have. I know I haven't done Ohio because I just saw on my list the other day. I think Colorado. I don't think I've gotten anything from Colorado yet. Mexican wedding coins. Sure, email me. We'll go back and forth on it. Let's send some gold-plated pull tabs. That's a good one. What's up, Clash? How's it going? Oh, you forgot about Carl. Oh, no. Now we're going to have to always so you better send it to him before next month or we'll have to hear about it. So, all right, let's shrink down everything and we're going to give away some Paydirt before it gets too late and I forget. Then we can talk during and after. So let me make sure everything is set on the wheel. It is. And then now I just need to shrink down my ugly mug. So we'll get rid of the slideshow. Well, we can keep the slideshow there, huh? Oh, wait, I know what I need to do. I know it's not set yet. All right, there. Now it's set. All right, so we can get rid of the background. And there's the wheel. Shrink down my ugly mug. We're going to give some stuff away. And as always, YouTube or its affiliates have nothing to do with this giveaway. This is 100% on me to thank all my Patreon members. So thank you all very much. So all right, this is for the triple bag hunt. And that's for anyone that's in the $250 tier, the $100 tier, and the $25 tier. Now, I had somebody ask me last month why the $100 tier and the $250 tier are included in this one since it is a $25 tier. And that's because I want to give them something extra. If you join my $100 tier, you get a 1 gram bag of Paydirt every month, but that's not really worth the $100. So I add you to this tier as well, just so you can get a full bonus. And, you know, I only have 1 or 2 $100 members occasionally, and I can't give them a separate prize doing these drawings. So I just add them in the tier, and the same thing with the $250 member. You get 3 grams of gold every month you're a $250 member, and then you get added to not only this tier, but the double bag tier as well, just to make up the difference for the prices of gold. So, all right, this is the $25, $100, and $250 tier, and I don't know how many names are on here. We have a couple names, but again, 3 names are missing, and that's Michael Smith, Weezen Geezer, and John M, because you all won last month, and you can only win 1 month in a row. So we are going to, and I will scroll through the names, so all the names are already on there. You can see all your names. See, everybody's on there. And I can't see chat, so if anyone has anything, and they say anything, make sure you just hold on your horses, and then I will get back to you in a second as soon as we do this one. Hey, JP Wands and more. See, I can't see chat for a second, but Carolina Gold Girl, how's it going? Let's shuffle up the names, and we're going to pull 3 bags. One of those 3 bags will have a 1.34 gram nugget in it, but every bag has a 0.5 gram of gold of this wonderful Tennessee Paydirt that HD Shovelhead gave to me. So here we go. It's all shuffled. We'll shuffle again. Name number 1. Good luck, everyone, and thank you for being a Patreon member. Richard Davis. There you go. We all know him. Congratulations, Richard Davis. Let's remove it. We'll shuffle it up a couple more times. I should have gotten a pen and write this down. And I do. While it's spinning, I can write this down. Rebel Dog. Rebel Dog win number 2. Or bag number 2. Then one last bag for this tier. We'll shuffle it up a couple more times. And then we're going to go, and I will catch up on chat, and then we will do the next tier. Justin Framstead. All right. Congratulations to Justin, Richard, and Rebel Dog. And I will get all these bags out tomorrow because I've got to go to the post office anyway. So, all right, let's get to the next group of names. But let me catch up on chat first. See if anyone's screaming at me. All right, I think I'm caught up. So yeah, congratulations to those 3 winners. Now for this wheel, this is the $10 tier and the $50 tier, as well as the $250 tier, which I didn't have anyone in the $250. I don't know why I keep saying it, but just, you know, if I don't next month, I'll forget, and I might have a $250 member. So just putting it in there. This is $10 and $50 tiers in here. Everyone's name is on here except for Jason Gosling. And well, I'm going to say Jason G. Your name, I cannot pronounce that one ever, and I apologize for that. I really do. And Julie Hansen. Your names are not on here because you won last month, and you can only win 1 month in a row, but you will be on here next month. So let's shuffle up the names. And we're going to pull 2 bags. And both of these bags also have a half a gram of gold in them, but one of them has a nice little 0.67 nugget in it. So here we go. Name number 1. Oh, so close to Gary and Doris, but Ryan Craig sweeps it. So congratulations, Ryan. We'll remove your name, shuffle it up, and pull it. All right, bag number 2. Good luck, everybody. Oh, either one of those names. Come on. Oh, LXR. Congratulations. I was talking to him last week about his website, which, by the way, went down. I was trying to look for it yesterday, and it went down. So, LX Romanok, congratulations, and thank you for being a Patreon member. Now, the last tier, but again, let me catch up on chat. All right, Josh, no problems. Feel free to text me later. Gostoni. All right. See, I'll try to remember that, but I'll remember. Gostoni. All right. Jason Gostoni. You're one of the winners. You're the one ineligible. That's what it was. You're ineligible, Jason Gostoni. All right. Here we go. And this is the last tier, and this is for the $5 tier, and it is the solo bag hunt. So we only have 1 bag with a half a gram of gold in it, as well as that 0.29 gram picker. So you're going to be pretty sure that you won that picker if you won this bag. So if you win this bag, there's no real hunt. It's in there. I guess the hunt will be to find it. So everyone's name is on here except for Silver Mine. So Silver Nut Mine, your name is not on here because you won last month. And as I keep saying, you're only allowed 1 month in a row. Oh, let's shuffle it up first. So here we go. Good luck, everyone. Only 1 spin. Is it Monty Wilson? And I don't want to say it. I might jinx it. But Monty Wilson. Congratulations, Monty. So there we go. Those are all the Paydirt winners for being a Patreon member, and I really appreciate that. So now all that's left is to give away a bag of Indiana Paydirt, but we're going to do that in a few minutes. We can chat for a little bit, let everyone catch up, catch their breath. They're seeing all that amazing Paydirt get won. And plus I have to check some stuff, so. All right, let's put the background back on and then stretch out the ugly mug. Full screen. So there we go, open up chat. And LXR is not here tonight. I'm surprised. He's usually pretty on top of things. He's usually in the shows, at least. So congratulations to all those winners. And again, congratulations to me for having so many wonderful Patreon members. So I appreciate you all very much. And I can't thank y'all enough. I'm trying to see something. And make sure, if you haven't already, you go up to the top of the live chat and go to there and go to the hidden video to leave a comment so you can win the bag of Indiana Paydirt tonight, which I'm going to go check and make sure all the comments are going through. Because you know YouTube sometimes doesn't approve them all. And they all are approved, so that's good. So that's awesome. So, and once again, I'm going to do this twice just to do it twice. I really need to thank all my Patreon members who have been here from the beginning. And that's Robert Drake, David Watson, John M., Jason Gostoni, Alan Bolding, Aiden Ruiz, David Edgar, Ryan Morrison, Josh Ortiz, and HD Chevrolet. Thank you very much for being with me for so long. And to everyone else that's a Patreon member, thank you very much. I really, again, can't appreciate y'all enough. So thank you all very much. And if you're not a Patreon member, well, you might want to join my Patreon page so you can win some of this Paydirt every once in a while. And I've got some good tiers on there. They're not some bad tiers. I'm not, sucking money dry and not giving anything back. It's funny. I was looking for Paydirt the other day, and if you join my $50 tier, you get a half a gram bag of Paydirt every single month, and you're entered into the $50 giveaway every month, or the double hunt bag every month. So you technically could win a full gram every month or every other month, but you're guaranteed a half a gram for $50, and it supports the channel. And when I was doing some Paydirt searching, looking for Paydirt sellers to review, almost everyone that sells a half gram bag is over $50. So, and you're not supporting their YouTube channel, reviewing other Paydirt sellers to get the bad ones. So I know I don't want to say how long, Josh. No. And it's the same thing, like for my $100 tier. My $100 tiers is a little bit more expensive. You only get 1 gram, and I guess most sellers are selling 1 gram bags for about $85. But that other $15 goes towards, supporting the channel, as well as you're entered in a contest. I mean, I had someone, what was it, like 2 months ago? I think they were in the $100 tier, or maybe it was, I think it was the $100 tier 1. So not only did they get their 1 gram bag, but then they got the bag with the nugget in it. So they ended up in 1 month for $100. They got, a gram and a half plus a 1.67 gram nugget. So, 3 grams for $100. Can't beat that. Is LXR in the house now? Oh, hey, LXR. Yeah, you won. You'll have to rewatch now because you don't know what you won. But yes. And that's awesome. Yeah, thank you very much, Ryan C. I mean, it does help the channel, and I do try to give back. I know there's a lot of channels that need support, and a lot of them give back, but there's also a lot of channels that don't give anything back, and that's fine too. I've got how somebody else runs their channel, but I like to give back. You're all helping me. We should all win in this. You're helping not only me, but you're helping everyone else too, because every time I review a bad seller, you're helping everybody. And I know there's, there's some great review channels out there. But I know there's some of them out there that will only touch the really good sellers. They will only go after Paydirts that have guaranteed gold because, they don't want to get ripped off. And, that's what this Patreon does. It really helps me get these, Randall Glenn bags with a 0% ROI that nobody hopefully will ever buy if they watch my channel. No worries, Brian Stevens. No worries. Thank you very much, Dave Watson. Thank you very much. I know, for a cup of coffee a day, you could support this ugly mug posting YouTube videos. And Mike Hartman, yes, almost at 10K. Almost at 10K. And the only reason I know that is because it's the first thing when I open up my YouTube app that it tells me when I open up my thing to approve comments and stuff. It's funny that $25 members, which you're a part of, Josh Ortiz, and it doesn't seem, I give away 3 bags every single month for the $25 ones, and there's some names that just haven't won in a while, and the odds are pretty good. I think I only have like 18 names up there, so it's pretty funny that, I'm not seeing everybody winning all the time. Maybe I'll have to make it, you can't win like 2 months in a row now. Yeah, that's exactly right, Bills, Trash, and Treasures. Which is why it's great that, people support the channels like this, because then, you can do those bad reviews. I mean, I was doing this for a long time before Patreon, and it was expensive. It just made not be able to put out as many videos. If I had a bad Patreon or a bad bag of Paydirt in the old days, from 3 or 4 years ago, if I had a really bad bag of Paydirt, I wouldn't do another review for 2 or 3 weeks because I'd be like, oh, well, financially I can't afford to do another bag of Paydirt. But now, with Patreon, I can do that. And especially, YouTube's pay is going down every single month, no matter what you do. So, Ashley Robertson, thank you very much, Ashley. Just hiding in the back of, just watching and listening. Thank you very much, Ashley. I was looking up your stuff at Better Pans the other day. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. What did Vendetta do? Broke your thumbs are at Jeff's channel. And thank you very much, Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. I know I had someone email me the other day that they had won a bag from me like a year and a half ago or something like that, and they just had found it and they didn't know what it was. And I was like, well, send me a picture. I'll try to remember what it was, but I don't know when I started doing the themed Paydirts because, it's probably been a little bit over a year. Before that, it was all just, Miller Prospecting Paydirt. And it was just my tailings. Yeah, well, not to say anything, but, Brian Stevens, you live really far. And, it cost me a lot of money when you win. And I'm just joshing. It was kind of funny. For a while, it's been a minute since, someone overseas has won. But I think 2019, I got wrecked. 2019, I think it was like half the people that won were overseas every single month, no matter what it was. From, like Christmas GAW. I think in 2019, I did my Christmas and July GAW. And then, I did my monthly giveaways. And, even like the coins, even when I was, just the 24 karat gold plated dimes in the show, like half were overseas. It was crazy. And, to ship out a gold plated dime, I think in the US, I think it was costing me like 80 cents. But to ship just a gold plated coin overseas was like a double. It was $1.70, I think. It was crazy. Dave, what? You have more subscribers than HD? Yeah, if you're not a subscriber of HD channel, you have to go subscribe to him because, he's the one that went and dug up all this Paydirt for me, in Tennessee. So make sure you go subscribe to him as well. And anyone on here that's got a channel, if you're not already a subscriber of their channel, go check them out. Bill's Trash and Treasures, Mike over at Vendetta Prospecting. Make sure you go check out their channels. LXR, I know he was in here. I think they added back those little, if you go to the hamburger menu on the side of the chat, you can go to their channels now. They took it off for a while, but I think it's back on there now. Carolina Gold Girl. You can go subscribe to all these channels. There's a lot of great channels out there still. And it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to somebody's channel. It costs you nothing. I'm subscribed to a couple of channels that I never watch their videos, but I know it helps them by me being a subscriber. So, I mean, if they put something, on there, well, like even though he probably doesn't need me, Jeff and Slim, I'm a subscriber to his channel, but I rarely watch his videos. Only if he puts something, that's on topic with me. Dan Hurd, a lot of his stuff isn't gold related anymore, but I still. Yeah, that's one of the problems you do. It's really hard, especially for these little channels. That's why it's so important, to really subscribe to these little channels that have under 1,000 subscribers, because it's a lot harder to be recommended if you're under 1,000 subscribers. So if YouTube unsubscribes you, so like Bill's Trash and Treasures, I think you're right around 500, or you might be over that now. I think you're over that now. But if it unsubscribes you from them, if you're watching my video, they won't recommend them as often if they go below 1,000. So it's really important that, you subscribe to these little channels to get them up over 1,000 subscribers. Once you're over 1,000, if you have like 1,100 subscribers, if they drop a couple, up a couple, you won't really notice as much. But then if they're watching a channel and it unsubscribed you, they'll recommend it again. So you'll see and you'll be like, oh, well, I was unsubscribed. Well, there you go. Go to Weez and Geezer TV. If you want to watch an old guy gaming. That's what my son used to always joke all the time. He's like, oh, you just need to open a Twitch channel and game. Because I would always play games with him and he would get aggravated, because, I'm not very good at a lot of the games he would want to play. And he was like, just go play with them. Go play on Twitch. You don't need to play with me. There you go. Old Sasquatch prospecting. I'll have to look. I don't know. Hey, I'm writing that down. I didn't see a new video from you. You two might have unsubscribed me. So I'm writing it down. Yeah, it's getting up that first 1,000 is a nightmare on YouTube. It really is. I mean, it took me a lot longer to get my first 1,000 compared to all these other channels that are getting them, because the community is so much bigger now. But when I first started my channel, like over 5 years ago, there was very few channels. There was very few channels, especially with Paydirt reviews. There was prospecting channels, but I think I was the only person doing Paydirt reviews besides one other person, and it was just, it was hard to get, if you got one sub a week, you were happy. I was like, oh my gosh, I got one sub. I'm up to 8, I think it took me almost 2 years to get to 1,000 subs. But then once I got to 1,000, it makes things so much easier. Used to watch a coin pusher. I've watched a couple of them. Now, unfortunately, all the coin pusher channels are fake. I mean, like 99% of them are fake, where they're just making their own coin pushers. And that to me just isn't very fun. My kill fan of 31. You're almost there, man. Almost there. PA Patriot Prospecting. If you're not a subscriber of his channel, go subscribe to him. There you go. Yeah, Tom. It's Wayne's This and That. I'm still a subscriber of Wayne's This and That. I still follow him. He pretty much only does restoration of antique sewing machines now, and they're still good. I still watch his channel. I still watch his videos when he pops them up. Wayne's a great guy. So he just got tired of the Paydirt reviews. Something happened. I don't want to get into why, but he just got tired of doing it, and now he's doing all his antique sewing machines. But yeah, Wayne was a great guy. We used to talk all the time until he got tired of Paydirt. That's awesome, Eric. That would be awesome. Here, let me post, in case you don't have it. Email me, Eric. I'll be more than glad to pay for shipping, stuff like that. Earth scum. Yeah, it depends. I don't know what your channel. I'll have to go check it out. I can't do it now, but I'll look at it. But, it's that first ones that are always the hardest to get, And it's so weird. I have no idea why, Well, thank you very much, Rocky Mountain. Yeah, and I'm not going to say anything negative about reviewers, that aren't me, but, it's tough reviewing Paydirt, especially if you want everything, to have secret shoppers by your Paydirt, things like that. It just makes things more expensive, I have my secret shopper for this month and last month, and then, you have to pay extra to have them shipped to you. what you sent them, so you're lowering your ROI right there. Then you have to give them something for, doing all the hard work for you instead of you sitting at a computer ordering it. You have to, give them something. So it just costs a lot more. And it depends, like, what was it? I think it was a couple months ago. I had a secret shopper order some Paydirt for me. And when I look at it, so I'll go on the website and I'll say, okay, it costs $10 to ship to me. The Paydirt's $90, it's $100. And for whatever reason, shipping something to them who was the same distance away, just in another state, the shipping was like $18. And I was like, why is it an extra $8? But, just because it shipped to them, but then I had to pay, $10 to ship it to me. So it ended up costing $28 to ship one bag of Paydirt. It's crazy, So it's very expensive to review Paydirt, which is why, that's why I'm totally understanding why a lot of the smaller channels don't review really obviously bad Paydirts, because, it's a big hit. Hey, Mining Tony, how's it going? I have to send you a rather long message, Tony, but it probably will be tomorrow. I might try to send it off to you tonight if I can remember. But if I can remember, I'll do it tonight, but it might be tomorrow, about the Paydirt, which I did get, by the way, today. I got it today. I know. I keep wanting to try Aaron. What is it? Aaron, and there's another one overseas that I want to try. But the shipping is just, like I said, it costs so much. You get a secret shopper to buy it. It just adds up. And that's the main problem with me doing overseas ones is, for a $50 bag, you pay $25 for shipping to a secret shopper. And then I have to pay them, $8 to ship it to me. It just makes it so hard. And the ROI is just so bad usually. No editing involved. Yeah, I wish. The editing's the worst. Trying to catch up on any chat I missed. It's a fat man on the creek. Well, that's awesome, Tom. Minnesota Paydirt. I'll take that too. I posted my email. Dylan at Miller Prospecting. If anyone wants to send me dirt, I'll pay shipping. I don't mind. It doesn't have to have gold in it. I'm not asking for, your tailings out of your sluice box. But if you're digging in a hole prospecting and you want to fill up a large priority mail box for me, I'll take it. Yeah, that's my daughter. Her channel, she could never monetize her channel. She's been hit with so many copyright marks that she stopped doing her channel. My daughter's at almost probably, when she quit, she only had her channel for 6 or 7 months. She was already at 7,500 subs, but she was just getting tired of always getting hit by copyright stuff, which was crazy. So thank you very much, John. And thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. So we still have to give away this bag of Paydirt tonight, and all these other ones. These Tennessee bags I will be printing up labels tonight, and we will ship them out tomorrow. So, well, they don't have to send me Paydirt. I'm not looking for Paydirt with actual gold in it. I'm just looking for dirt. But it's got to be, I don't want, somebody digging in their backyard. If you're going to be out prospecting, and you're just testing some holes and you're punching some holes in the ground, and you want to send me some stuff, I'll always take it. Yeah, I'm waiting for some other sellers. Everybody's snowed in right now still. You like Aaron? I haven't tried. Aaron is, I can't remember the other seller, but Aaron's one of the ones I've been wanting to try. I really wanted to try Aaron when they were having the 1 gram nuggets in their bags, but they only did that for a little while. Anthony. I'm looking forward to it, bandits. Hey, CJ Hayes, how's it going? Again, We got about 5 minutes. We're running a little long tonight, but we got about 5 minutes and we'll pull a name for here. Yep, Yukon Alley is just checked. I checked her yesterday. Yukon Alley. Anyone that's up there is still snowed in, so. Or they're not snowed in, but they still have to wait for stuff to thaw. It was funny. I actually originally planned on having a Yukon Alley video next month. Or actually late this month. But I had to change it and I put it for next month. And then I just moved it from next month to the following month. Because I said, well, just in case I want to make sure she's up. No. That's a problem with the northern sellers. You know, you have to wait for everything to thaw out for them to get Paydirt back in. So. Very fine gold. Well, there you go. I never complain. Any gold is good gold. That's awesome, Guidos. Yeah. Either that, if you're a Patreon member, send me a message on Patreon if you've got some dirt, you know. I mean, if I wish I probably should one of these days take a picture of it, but I got shelves where I separate in little jugs with all the Paydirt. Because if I get unique Paydirt, I actually, after a video, I'll dry it out. You know, like all my Gold Rush Paydirt for all my, like that mini pan, every bag of Gold Rush, I save all that dirt because that is special. That is Gold Rush Paydirt. You know, if I do Golden Paydirt, I save his Paydirt. You know, if anyone from North Carolina, I save all that Paydirt. You know, Arizona, I save the Paydirt. Alaska, I save most of it. I mean, it depends on the seller. If I don't think they're real, you know, if it's somebody in Florida selling Arizona Paydirt, I typically won't save it. But, you know, if I buy something from Mike over at Vendetta, I'll save some of it, you know, just so I can always have that. This is Arizona Paydirt. Hey, Curtis Clancy, how's it going? Welcome to the show, and thank you. Probably been here a while, and I just didn't see you. I know, I really want to do another Yukon Alley. That's the one I really been, because she closed pretty much soon after my review when the weather hit. So, all right, let me make sure all the reviews, all the comments are going through. Make sure I'm on the right page. And then we are going to give away this last bag of Paydirt, and then let you all go do something besides looking at my ugly mug. I need to get the link. I got the link. There we go. Well, I can close out the wheels of names. There we go. All right. Now you don't want to open after seeing it. I still haven't seen that show yet. I still haven't seen it. Yeah, I like gold nugget sales. I like lynch mining. You know, I know lynch mining the perma sale, but you know, I like Vendetta. But I really like. I don't think gold nugget sales has anything with a 50% ROI. I don't think. Even maybe I don't even think no, because even his high grader is higher than 50% ROI. Gold nugget sales, he's got really good averages. I think most of his bags average just on the base. If you just get exactly what he's offering you, I think they're all in the 80% and up. And then he's got a 100% ROI bag. It's a 5 grammer, you know. And he's got his own channel here. It's called the, what is it, Gold Nugget Vlog or something? I can't remember his channel name. Gold Vlog. I save my Paydirt sealed in bags. I know I have a whole bunch of jugs that I keep stuff in. And then I have a 5-gallon bucket that I put, you know, tailings in for just weird, like special, not special tailings, but just stuff that I want to save. Yeah, Gold Nugget Sales is great. Vendetta's great. Lynch Mining, Gold Bay. Top notch. I mean, there's some other good sellers out there too. You know, Better Pans, Paydirt. I just reviewed them not too long ago. She was one of the better eBay sellers, but now she has a website, so prices are a little better. Gold Vlog. That's what I thought it was, but it just didn't sound right that nobody had that. I haven't tried any LXRs. I actually have a bag of LXRs up there, but there was just something he donated to me. Yeah, but definitely Gold Nugget Sales is a good seller. So all right, let's shrink down the ugly mug and give away this last bag of Paydirt. Get rid of the background. And then shrink down the ugly mug and give this away. And again, to win this, you must be in the live chat, and you must post something in the live chat before the end of the show. There are some people that are ineligible because you've already won. I make up 12 bags, and you can only win once in those 12 bags. And that's Guido's, William Noel, GS Prospecting, Gina and Ken Whalen, the one and only, Gemstone Judy, and Sean Sparks. So you are all ineligible for this bag right here, which has 1/8 a gram of gold in it, as well as a silver coin. And then it's got the 1 in 12 chance of having that 1/4 gram picker in it. So I'm trying to watch chat too. It's not working, my old eyes. So all right, let's pull some comments. Fetch. Get rid of replies. And again, if I pull anyone's name that's already won, we'll just pull a second name. And then you have till the end of the show to post a comment. And if you don't post a comment, not only is your name listed on here, but you can't win again, and you don't get the bag of Paydirt. So make sure you're here when I pull these names. So here we go. Well, I knew this would happen. Well, there you go. Jeff Jones. He knew it was going to happen. So I didn't even need to pull his name. He already knew it was going to happen. So Jeff Jones needs to post something in the live chat before the end of the show. Otherwise, you don't get it, man. So if you knew, then you know to be here and post something in there. So, all right. Let's add the background. Jeff Jones. Make sure you holler in the live chat. And then we will make you look at my ugly mug because of that. Oh, Dave Watson. No way. He posted. All right. Thank you very much, Josh. So there you go. Jeff Jones. Make sure you email me. At Dylan@Miller Prospecting, so I can send that off to you. And if you email me tonight, it will go out tomorrow. If you email me tomorrow, it'll go out the day after that. But so yeah, I can have that in my records that I sent you your prize. But I really appreciate that. So again, thanks to all my patrons who make these shows possible, make these Tuesday night gold panning fevers possible, all these bad bags of Paydirt possible, and our future battles, which I've got a big one coming up Saturday. That, is going to be pretty good. I'm hoping. We'll have to see. I haven't finished shooting it. It's a lot of material, and I'm talking a lot of Paydirt I'm panning out, which was probably a mistake, and I didn't think it out. But a lot of Paydirt. We're having a good battle this Saturday, and then next Tuesday we're going to be panning out some Paydirt. I can't tell you who, because then you'll know who the battle's with. Thank you very much, Mike Gilfano. All right, Jason. Jason Gastoni. See, I'll even remember it. Even I probably won't remember it. I barely remember my kids' names. But at least I got it right eventually by the end of the show. All right, Brian Stevens. So, yeah, Friday I will post for the new video that will be premiering on Saturday. It's a battle. And if you're watching this and you join the battle, it probably will end up being a longer video than typical. Usually my premieres are about 15 minutes. But this one might be pushing 20. I haven't edited or done anything yet. I'm still only halfway through panning it. But it's so much panning, I don't know how much I can, fast forward it without butchering it. So, might end up being a 20-minute video. So, be aware when that pops up Saturday. 11 bag battle. Yeah, see, I think the most I've done is like 5 bags. And those were all like sample bags. Normal bags, I think it was 3. But this one's 5. This one's 5, but it's a ton of material. So, well, thank you very much, Benjamin Garcia. I appreciate that. It's Hungarian. Well, see, I'm lucky. I just got Miller. It's an easy one, It can be a half hour. Well, I know I do like to warn people because it's a premiere. You know, if it's a normal video, you can just fast forward in parts you don't like. Like some people don't like the panning. They can just jump past that. They don't like, you know, listening to my voice. They can jump past that just to the end. But with a premiere, you have to watch the whole thing. So I want to see 20 times speed. Well, I can only do 16 times is the max. Then it goes to 32 when I edit in my editing software. But if I do 32 times, it chops it. And it makes it really choppy and you can't watch it. So 16 is the fastest I can edit my bags down to, or edit my video for speed panning. But, you know, I think so far each bag I've panned out has been, I think, 45 minutes. It's going to end up being about 3 hours of panning probably. So somewhere around there. What is it going to be? No, it's going to be 2 hours of panning that I have to try to speed up and get in there. So, but we'll see. It'll be Saturday night, and you'll know who it. You probably know who it is by Friday when I post the thumbnail. All right, we'll get better, Nick. Thank you for joining the show, and thank everyone who joined the show. I appreciate everyone who puts up with my ugly mug. 14 grams of gold plus Paydirt to go through. That sounds like fun time. I know, I actually don't. I watch, you know, like when I'm editing, you can't really see it. It's only when I publish them that I can see the panning. Because in my editing software, even at 16, it's kind of choppy just because the editing software, you know, it's editing software. It doesn't make it look good. But when I post it, when I watch my premieres, I like, it actually looks better panning when it's going fast forward. It looks much smoother and like a better technique. So, all right, everyone. I will see you all hopefully Saturday for the premiere. If not, next Tuesday, we will be panning something out. I can't tell you who, but it has something to do with the premiere Saturday, where we're doing a nice big battle. And until then, I want to thank everyone for being a Patreon member and everyone who joins me on the live show. And if you're not a Patreon member anyway, go check it out. Miller Prospecting. What is it? It's patreon.com/Miller Prospecting. Go check it out. It doesn't cost you anything to check it out and look. You could win some good prizes like everyone here that did tonight. So, all right, everyone. Hope everyone has a great week, and then I will see you all Saturday and hopefully again next Tuesday.